This is the 1976 Toyota Landcruiser. It was imported from New Zealand. Currently it's running. Went through, replaced it and converted it over to electronic ignition and put all new wires on it. Had to replace the replace the ignition. I didn't want points on it. It runs on propane and gasoline, dual fuel. Replaced all the coolant system, from the radiator to the thermostat to the water pump, and all the coolant lines was kind of gummed up, so we cleaned all that out. But everything runs really, really well on this. No issues. Starts up without a hitch. Even if you let it sit for a while, it doesn't take too much to get it going again. Just a couple taps on the gas before you start it, and it'll crank right up even after a long sit. If you drive it every day, you probably don't even need to do that. I'll rev the engine up. No knocks, no nothing. Runs really, really well. It doesn't overheat. Oil's been freshly changed. Actually, and then had the problem with the coolant heater valve to go to the heater core was gummed up really bad and started to rust. We replaced that with a new manual valve that allows you to get a lot more coolant flow. One of the problems with these was that the heater doesn't heat too well with the stock coolant valve because it's much smaller. Now we replace it with a bigger valve so more coolant flows through and heats it up really nice. Went ahead and see where we replaced all the new lines here to get rid of any kind of gummed up old cracked lines. Right here's the piece where we got the propane going in. Many switch solenoids there. To come around here, you've got the piece in here that actually allows you to flip between gas and propane. And also you've got your gas tank here, and on the back you've got a propane lid to let you into the propane fill up. The gas tank's underneath this front driver's seat, and the propane tank is back here. This APA thing is the actual propane tank. You'll see there's a little spots of rust, but nothing major. Everything is solid. It doesn't have the rusted out floor pan or anything like that. It's just a little bit of a surface rust here and there. Could be easily painted if you want, or it actually kind of adds a little character. But it's all solid. The only spot that might be rusting through is here on the tip of the hood for some reason. It's still solid. I can press on it, just there's a little spot there. And it looks like it's got a little pinhole here, but everything's solid. No mushy rust spots or anything like that. Probably, and this is still solid. Could be a little Bondo or something. Go across that, or, however you want to repair it. Probably about the worst spot of rust is right here on this door. Hasn't eaten all the way through, just a little more than normal surface rust. You can see the wheel wells are actually perfectly fine, nothing wrong with them. Completely solid, all original body. Good tread on all the tires. This thing was imported from New Zealand a while back, so it has retained its dry climate status. The inside, you can see on the floorboard there's no rust or anything of that nature. Still has the original heater, everything works. Got your choke, windshield wipers for the fan and warm, the hazards. Does have the gauge in kilometers, although should be alright. And as you notice, it only has 24,000 miles on this vehicle. It's also got the LP gas switch and the fuse box below. All the original badging and labels and all that are still intact. Still has a factory headliner in it, as well as someone had put in from New Zealand a little bit of a stationary glass roof or plexiglass. You'll see that the top is still intact. Hasn't been off very much at all. And I've also put in a one of the factory seats here, and also added seat belts. You can take them out if you want to. Otherwise, it does have some aftermarket seat belts in here, so someone can actually ride in the back. You'll see the factory seat belts are still attached. Other than that, it's a really nice vehicle. You also see that someone had speakers here. They're cut for 6.5 and maybe like a 4-inch. You can add those back in, or reupholster the seat pads or the door panels. But all solid original door panels. Locks open up, close like they should. Everything is actually in really good shape. Definitely won't be disappointed. There's everything's like it looks. But other than that, it is a right-hand drive, and you should be pretty satisfied with this one. The doors close just fine. Shuts up. Locks real good. And other than that, you should be good. Thanks a lot for your interest.